Let's listen to Salma Hayek's Latin American Spanish and talk about how it differs from traditional Spanish. 1. Pronunciation of Z and C.
La otra parte de mi vida de la cual siento que es quizá la bendición más grande.
In Latin America, the S sound comes not only from the letter S, but also from the letter Z anywhere in a word and the letter C, both before and after E and I. In Spain, however, both Z and C sound like the TH English sound.
No me había dado cuenta en ese momento qué tan profundo me tocaba el corazón recibir este premio.
Heard how she said corazón instead of corazón? Let's hear some more examples.
Era la persona más sencilla, más amable. Y yo lo conocí casado con su otra esposa, la conocí a la otra esposa.
2. No leísmo.
En el momento que yo lo conocí, es así como the hottest thing in the world, Antonio Banderas.
See how she said lo when referring to Antonio Banderas? That's because in Latin America, with very few exceptions, we use one direct object pronoun when talking about men and another when talking about women. In Spain, though, it is very common to use what is called the leísmo, which is using the indirect object pronoun le for both genders. So if Salma was from Spain, she could have said yo le conocí instead of yo lo conocí. Hearing interviews or any type of content with actual Latin Americans is a great way for you to incorporate their use of the language. Trust me, you'll do it way more quickly than you would from a textbook. However, when hearing words or ways of saying things that are new to you, you will feel absolutely lost without subtitles. It's totally normal. And even then, if those are available, you will need other resources for definitions, right? That's why I feel Spanish learners can take the most out of native content when they watch it on FluentU. FluentU has an incredible database of Spanish videos, all of them with interactive subtitles that let you click on words to check their meanings and save them on vocabulary lists to review later. Plus, after you finish watching, you can take a quiz to review and practice what you've learned. If you want to give it a go, take the link in the description and start your free trial. 3. Vocabulary.
Yo no puedo agarrar muchos proyectos que me ofrece.
Vocabulary is another thing that makes Latin American Spanish different. While most words are the same as in Spain, there are lots that are different. For example, agarrar, which means to take or to grab.
Yo no puedo agarrar muchos proyectos que me ofrece.
While they say it like that in Latin America, in Spain they say coger. Another example is the word tortilla, which in Latin America refers to that round flatbread, not the Spanish thick potato omelette.
Hay algunas personas que ni siquiera se merecen la tortilla.
And by the way, in Latin America, potatoes are called papas instead of patatas. Other words that are different in Latin American Spanish include auto or carro instead of coche, celular instead of móvil, jugo instead of zumo, medias instead of calcetines, and the list goes on. 4. Use of pronoun ustedes versus vosotros.
Estoy súper honrada con esta distinción y también con la distinción que todos ustedes me han hecho.
Another difference is the use of the pronoun ustedes when talking in the second person plural form, whereas in Spain they use the vosotros pronoun. This changes how verbs are conjugated. Let's hear an example.
Salva, ¿por qué tenemos que ir a ver la película?
Que se van a reír cantidad, la van a pasar súper bien.
Salma is talking about how the presenter and the public will enjoy her new movie. So she says van a reír to express that they will have a laugh. If she was from Spain, she would have said vais a reír instead. She also says van a pasar súper bien, when someone from Spain would say vais a pasar súper bien.
Se van a reír cantidad, la van a pasar súper bien.
Okay, now that you've learned all this, I think you're ready to move on to this next video where we break down an interview with Shakira. You'll hear more Latin American Spanish from her and her host, and I'll make sure you understand every single word in there.